She's prestige. She's modern. She's traditional. She's magnificent. She's beautiful. She's 40 and fabulous Naija.
Walter Pitcairn wrote, "Life begins at 40." And that got me thinking. That triggered my creative mind and I began to ask questions. Why should a 40 years African woman retire as a baby factory without a career choice of her own? Hence, the creation of 40 and Fabulous Naija, a reality TV show like no other, changing the narratives of what it takes to be 40 and fabulous.
And it feels like I'm caught up in your trap again. And it feels like I've just got one single chance. Right about now, I know that freedom calling. Please let me be free. As man to a man is so unjust. Make you know the thing say you know man too well. If you think that I'm trapped, I've got my single key. I wanna be free. I'm too experienced to be taken for a ride. Right about now, I wanna use my single chance. When you trust too much, you hurt so much. After all said and done, life is a herd. Make I live my life.
Hi, Mother.
How are you?
I am fine. Good morning, Mom.
Good morning.
Wow.
How are you?
I'm really refreshed.
Oh.
After my sleep, this room has a sort of magic in it. It's so soothing. It's a beautiful, beautiful place,
you,
and I love the bookshelf. This caught my attention. I've been reading this since last night, and I got quite a few of nuggets from it.
Great.
I'm so happy I came, and nice meeting you. So I was just about making this tea. Wow, the one with garlic. I think I would like the one with garlic.
Okay, so you drink and I'll take soda.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So how have you been in the house and everything?
It's been a lot of roller coaster of emotions. It's been up, down, but I've learned a lot of things, and then the support of the sisters has been wonderful. It's been wonderful.
I'm actually here today for 3 things. I asked that you step up to the healing room so we can talk about a few things.
If you don't mind.
Yes, why not? One is, tell me about your brother. Just tell me a little bit about your brother and what happened before he passed on. I have all the time to listen. However you want to tell the story, short it, long it, just talk about it.
Yeah, I'll talk about my brother, and I'll talk about him from a position of love and pride.
Great.
I love him. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him because he made a mark not only in my family, but also in the whole of the community and in the whole of my state, from Abia State. It's not every time you see somebody working with 4 different governors. He started early in his career. He started as a policeman, then immediately he became a mopol, and then they gave him the position of Patrol 001. He maintained Patrol 001 for over 15 years.
Wow.
With different governors. Almost 20 years. He was always the first one riding in the governor's convoy. So when this last governor came, it was like the governor, like they will always want to take their own person, but it's as if that nobody can do what he is doing. Nobody was ever able to replace what he did, because when he is coming, there's a way he starts displaying. Even on the bike, he can turn. The stunts he pulled everywhere. They don't look at the governor. Sorry to say, they just look at his stunts. So the whole crowd will be cheering for him. He's the person of the people, and so they call him number 1. That is what they call him. And my mom, they call my mom Mama number 1.
Mama number 1.
You know. So for me, we are 7. We've never lost anybody before. And he's the first one to go. He's number 6. And he is my mom's favorite. In fact, my mom calls him so many names. Chinzaram. His name is Chinedu. Everybody knows him as Chinedu. Henry. We call him Nedu. We call him Day. So my mom calls him Chizaram, like God answered my prayer. My mom calls him Wango Bine. That is a child that came to comfort me. That's what my mom calls him. And unlike all of us, his journey was different. Immediately he finished secondary school, he started taking care of himself. He went to Jos. He was sending money to my mom. He was already taking care of my mom when he was in secondary school. He started doing different kinds of businesses. Unlike us that were struggling, this, that. He was already there. He married when he was, I think he was 21 when he married. He married very early, one small girl. And everybody was like, how are you going to cope? But I tell you that he never begged. He never put that girl in shame. He loved with the whole of his heart. There is nothing you tell him about his wife that he will not fight you. So both of them just grew together, did their businesses together. He supported his family. Unfortunately, he didn't have it smooth, because in those days they didn't do counseling. So the first child was SS. We didn't know. She died when she was, I think, 5 years old. When she was 3. I'm actually the one who noticed, because her tummy was big, and when I went to them, I saw that a part of it. I'm like, what are you treating? They said I don't even know what they treated. I said, this is splenomegaly. I think we need to give her proper care. So I took her to Babcock, and we ran all the tests, and we discovered that she's sickle cell. It was a big blow. She was like the heart of the family, fever. And then she struggled and struggled until she passed. It was a big blow. But because he wanted a male child, so the wife kept on having babies, and they were all girl to the 5th girl. And we were saying, stop. He said, no, he wants a boy. And one day, this boy now came. Very beautiful boy. He came, everybody in the village, they were shooting guns, everybody was jubilating because they know him. Because he not only was number one, he was also the goalkeeper.
To the blessings from the Most High. It's no choice again, yeah. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. 24/7, you should know that I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Oluwa carry me, so you know I am blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. 24/7, yes, they know that I'm blessed.
Was like the goalkeeper. Like this December, all the communities are looking up to him for the goalkeeper. For the football match. So when this boy came, everybody was jubilating. Then after 1 week, I noticed that he wasn't breathing well. I said, please, 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 I don't want to hear story bring to Babcock. because I'm in Babcock, I don't like, and I'm into health thing, I don't like to hear anybody is sick and is not well attended to. So immediately they are sick, I just say, bring to me. So they brought the baby. I took them to Babcock Teaching Hospital, and we discovered that the child has a hole in the heart. The boy. And we started taking care of doing everything. They stayed with me, I think, for 1 or 2 months, and they left. The baby was a bit stabilized. And they were now trying to see when he grows a little, they are going to do surgery to close the heart. Before you know what was happening, I was just there one day, and he said, my baby has died. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said that the baby was okay. The mom now took him to do what's it called now? Immunization. And after the immunization, I think his heart couldn't carry because he was 6 months plus. And you know this thing they give kids when they are 6 months now. It was not like when I had my kids. It was
Nobody want to do that again anyway. People should just hear it now.
So they just gave him.
Killed so many people in Africa, in Nigeria.
I don't know why.
My uncle is blind up till now. Uncle Dan's brother, blind. Uncle Jimmy is blind from immunization till now.
Jeez.
So people should be very, very careful of.
And I don't know the craze about immunization, because when the God who created us gave us this immunity already, inborn immunity. So I don't know the drama of immunization. Well, that's how the boy just, after the injection, the immunization, they gave him like 3 or 4 at the same time. This one they are giving to 6 months babies now. That's how the boy died. It was devastating. It was horrible. You are looking for this male child. You've had 5 girls, and this male child comes and you are burying your son, you know. So we comforted him. Then he had, after some years, another male child came, and that one is alive now. But out of the blues, from nowhere, 3 years ago, the wife said she has put to bed a girl. It's happened, and this is a girl. Do you know that girl stayed 2 or 3 years and never walked? She had this congenital thing again. It was okay. So that's how he was. He lost 3 kids and buried 3 kids. But the support he had, the love, the support from him and the wife, they cried together. They stayed strong together. This is my sibling that does not let me say, he's very respectful. I was just reading the message he sent to me. I now started looking at all our chats. I'm your sister. You still use ma. Everything he's saying, ma. You know, the last time we chatted was last month, and it's just so painful to me. And it is even more painful to me that on Saturday, it's more painful that I didn't know he was ill. Then on Saturday, my sister sent his picture on our group chat. But because he's always jovial, he's always, at times you know when he's serious. So his picture I saw, he kept his face somehow, as if he was joking. I was just like, this stupid boy is not serious. Nothing is wrong with him. Maybe it's just malaria. That's my conclusion. And that is why I did not call. That's why I did not call him. I was just like, it's normal. Because he's not ill. He's never been this kind of person that is admitted. And he's always jumping around. You know. And then the next time I was called, he did video call. I saw his face was white. I'm now like, this thing is actually serious. What are you guys talking about? And it was late. I couldn't hear. I couldn't get to talk to him just one last time. And it hurts so badly. It hurts badly. It even hurts more because I'm in the health sector. Like they said, he was ill on Wednesday. The wife didn't tell anybody. He drove himself to the hospital. And he was there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and got worse. When he got worse, you could have called me. You went to hospital Wednesday, Thursday, no improvement. You could have called me. You could have done something. You could have moved him. But they are like, where are they moving? Because the doctors are on strike. And this nation has failed me. The doctors are on strike. The doctors are on strike. I spoke to my kids. Both of them are medical doctors this morning. And they were telling me that prior to now, that they were telling their colleagues that everybody go chop am for this Nigeria. This thing is happening, relatives, people that she didn't even know that it will happen to her, that she will lose her uncle because of these strike action. And it's actually this morning, she'd made me to understand what people are passing through. And I tell anybody, please make sure you don't get sick. Just try as much as possible. Stay healthy. Because if anything lands you in that hospital, it's a 50-50. She said the registered, she's an MO. I mean, she's an HO. Other hospitals are paying 350,000, 400. My daughter has worked for 10 months. They've not paid her 1 naira. I am the one sending her money. As a HO, 300, others are paying 400. Even if it's 250, pay. They are not paying. They've not paid her 1 dime. And she works 24/7 because she said, like, since this thing now, they work back to back because other hospitals are rejecting people. And she's saying, Mom, how many people can you turn back? These people are dying. So because of that, doctors have started dying. Because doctors work 24/7 and they just collapse and die. The pressure is too much. But then the patients come, their relatives come, they don't even understand what the doctors are passing through. So that is it. A registered resident doctor, you are paying in Nigeria, you're paying a resident doctor 170,000.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me.
Wow.
170,000, and you have not paid them in 1 year. This is the country we are. And they've been on strike, nobody is doing anything. In her hospital, they don't even have what's it called now? Hand glove. They don't have cotton wool. They don't have anything. So even if it's 12 midnight, you are sending the patients to go out there.
What's the name of these hospitals? Like general government hospital?
Yeah. Yes.
So it's good that you're telling them because they're actually watching. Both the Minister of Health, all the people that are in charge.
Nigeria has failed me. Nigeria has failed me, and I don't want Nigeria to fail my kids. And I tell her, please, I beg you, she said she works, she's in the surgery. So she's in the surgery, they do back-to-back surgeries. And she said, Mom, I'm so tired that I just collapse in the surgery room, in the theater, and I sleep there. I wake up, I get to take my bath. In just 3 hours, I'm back there. And I say, my baby, just take it easy. And the question is, how many people are you going to turn back?
Save, yeah. And how many can you save?
And how many can you
when
save?
you don't have what you need to actually
take care, attend to them.
So one thing is to attend to them. Another thing is to, I remember when I had an accident and they put us in a stretcher to Benin General Hospital, and there was no bed. So they have to put us on those stretchers, one. And then they will use that, you know that thing they used to put needle syringe or something? They use it to put food for us.
Jeez.
Yes. So we can take medicine. They just, that round thing.
Yes.
So me, my eye blind over, I say I better die instead of to eat from that thing. They just put something and drop. You know, so it's really...
That's the healthcare system. But look at really us today. Doctors are on strike. We are not thinking about... Doctors should not strike more than 2 days.
2 days.
Doctors shouldn't strike more than 2 days. Yeah. Come on, these are lives we are talking about. Definitely. Oh, our leaders, what are you doing? You go outside and get your medical care. You get your medical care, you get everything. Your kids get everything. Look at millions of Nigerians that have died. Millions and millions and millions that have died. So my brother... If the doctors weren't on strike, would have gone to FMC. They would have attended to him. And this one, they were just wasting time treating malaria. They couldn't even do a proper diagnosis. They couldn't do a proper diagnosis. And now, this has a ripple effect. Because what do I do with my mom? The house she's staying is... my mom is staying is the house he built and put my mom there. He takes care of my mom like, oh mom, the water has finished in the tank. He knows he's coming to... No matter how busy he is, he takes care of my mom. Gets her everything. How is my mom going to deal with it? If my mom comes to my house, she's thinking, oh, your brother has not eaten, no. Maybe he's eating somebody that has wife. But because the wife is in the town and our governor stays in the village, so our governor's house is close to our own. So I was taking care of her. Now, another thing that also I think happened to my brother was because of his kind of job. The president came to our state recently. There is no way my brother was not seeing signs. But because of his job, there is no way he can leave number one
to go to
patrol 001. We hold it because everybody that saw him last week when the president came said that he wasn't looking sick. So I know.
And most times, you know, we have these problems and we don't know. Because normally average Nigerians don't do yearly check. And then what about the government people? Someone who is doing that kind of job, I'm asking, you know, working with the government, who will be like pilot number one, doing all the stunts and everything. There should be a free hospital for him.
And I don't know why.
I'm actually talking to them. They should be like, I'm working with governors and I have to do stunts, bike. There should already be a hospital especially for them. What do I know? But I'm just saying. So there should actually be one medical place that is specially for them. Because while you're doing stunts, there can be an accident.
Yes,
there can be heart failure. There can be. So there must be that somebody like him was taken to a place where they cannot even diagnose. Yeah, I'm trying to just put it together, Nigerians. All right, because this man works for the government.
For years,
anybody who is stunting, you know what it means to ride a bike? It's very dangerous. There should be a particular government hospital. So as he's sick and he's in that Omaha and the government house is there, they will just take him straight to the medical center of the government. Which one? I am trying
Wednesday,
to put it
Thursday,
together. I don't know.
Friday, he was still there. 3 days, is it not enough for the government to say, let me save her? He has had several accidents because he's the one. If any governor will take any bullet, he will take it first. He has had countless accidents for them, no insurance, nothing.
Are you sure that there's no insurance? Let's be very careful. Why wouldn't there be insurance? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that, add up to me that there wouldn't be insurance for a
That
number one
kind of-
pilot of a governor. Come on. I am not believing this one. And if it's true, let's do a recheck. All right? I don't know what to say, but to just say sorry.
Sorry.
When is death?
When people say sorry,
When is death?
seriously, sorry doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Because I slept and wished that I couldn't even sleep till 4 a.m.
I know.
So when I woke up, I thought I would just hear that, something happened. He woke up.
Yeah,
But they've gone
why
this
is
morning.
sorry is because he will not wake up anymore. And that's why sorry makes sense for death, because that's the only thing you can tell someone, condolence, and console the person, because the person you're talking about is no longer your sibling. He's not even aware that we are crying. He's not even aware that we're talking about him. He's done. He's gone over there. It's for us that are alive to prepare, to see how ready we are, because candles in the wind, I love candles. I don't know why you don't have one. You don't know when it will blow off. Once the wind comes, it will blow off, definitely. So it's about us now. It's about you. It's about your mom. It's about your other siblings. For him, he's done. If there's a wife, that children, number one, number zero, the governor, he's not aware. That he's being treated well or not, he's not aware. We are the one who will be fighting the government to take care of his kids. If there are insurance, they should pay. If there are things they should do for him, they should better come forward to begin to do it, because I was devastated to hear that the wife is crying and government never come through even to put him in the mortuary. Such a shame. So whatever they have to do now, this man has got kids. Sorry is just the easiest word, but the most important thing is to get into action for the children. Can the government come through for the children and the wife? So, and you, I know, is going to be a lot of burden as a fabulous woman. Everything will be on your shoulder. You're the one who will speak out for them. The wife might not, the children, no, but you might speak out right where necessary. And if you keep crying, you won't have clarity to do what you're supposed to do. If you get to see him standing in front of you now, you cannot hug him. You cannot. You won't even remember that you're the sisters. If you're coming close, you will say, I'm done. I'm done with this wicked world. I want to be free.
He wasn't done.
Yeah. But he's gone. He's gone. So we'll be looking for a coming back. If there's a coming back to another life, as long as this world is concerned, he's out. He's out. No, that's one thing. That's actually where God is God. This is the only thing that science and the white people and this is the only thing they cannot undo. If they can, people like these our big people, they will live here on earth and just delete all of us and stay alone. Because they will keep renewing their youth and, over and over. But that, no matter how they do it, you strong. One day, you sleep. One day, that's the only thing that allow people to remember that there is one true God. And that's one thing that will give us that thinking of, why are we here? Why would the best go first? So many questions that only that God can answer. We see that this is the best and the best goes. And we say, okay, this person is not sinful, is not, but it goes. Oh, this person is the best, he loves too much, oh, he cares too much, and it goes. This person is worse, he kills people, he's a very cultist, he does voodoo, and he stays alive. Think about it. There must be one wicked person in your village that everybody knows that is very wicked. Everybody will be like, can this man just die? And he's not dying. You see? So you don't know when he's done. Because the only person that created him knows why he's here and when the time is up. It doesn't mean if you're eating. If the king is eating and the time is up, he leaves. Because the call is no longer for the flesh. The call is now for the other side. where nobody has gone to come. Even people say, oh, I die and I saw Christ, see Jesus. I'm not doubting because I don't follow them waka. You get? So you can't blame God and you can say he's not gone. He's gone because he's not coming back. So the earlier you believe it, the better. It's true. Okay? All right, baby.
Should I bring this?
No, hold on first. Do you believe me now? As tough as it is, you know it's true that he's gone. So I want you to believe it before we move. You need to believe it. He's gone. So you face the reality. Yes, baby. It's true. And you cannot ask God why, because me that is talking right now, I have no idea of my time. I have no idea of my time here on earth. I don't know whether it's morning, don't know whether it's afternoon, don't know whether it's tomorrow, don't know whether it's... I wish to live here 100 years. My wish. That's what I want. That's what I pray for. And I'll work towards it to make the flesh stay that long. But someone owns my higher self. So I want you to say, yes, it's true. Pray for him to rest on so you can carry on. You know, because when you pray for him, that's why some religion, when somebody died, they pray. There are some prayers they make so the person can just have a smooth movement and just go. Yeah, do that if you wish to. But believe that it's true, so we leave it, we finish it. And that's the end of it. So when you now leave here to travel, they will be like, she didn't cry. You'll be there taking care of things, talking to your mom, making arrangement. What can we do? Making call, the government, the people, as a strong woman, as a fab woman that you are. So do it here right now. Drop it, believe it. That is the end of the road for us, you, everyone, the world, and your brother. Believe it. Yeah. Do it. And promise that you will not do that again. Do it. We did all that yesterday. Is allowed. I won't stop you. I won't stop you. That's correct. And then pray with him, or for him, sorry, and ask him to rest on until you meet again. If there's a coming back, I don't know. If you wish him to be your brother, just pray and allow him go rest. Can we have it up a bit? Pray and wish that his children will get help from you, from the government, from the people. Pray that everything he's supposed to do, that his son will be that kind of son that he was to your mom, as you confessed. That his children will grow in a way they will never depart from it. They are the ones alive, and that affliction shall never rise the second time. And above all, let's pray for the forgiveness of our sins, his, ours, family, cleansing, mercy of God for the living. And in a minute, we are done with that. Just enjoy it.
He made such an impact. That's the good thing.
Yeah. So people should follow his footsteps. When a good person,
I can do that.
Yeah, you will. You have to. It's a must.
hundreds and hundreds have been flocking my compound since morning. In hundreds. I wish I can do half of what he did. It is well. It's well. It's okay.
Sip some tea.
It's well.
Let's get something to drink. Tea, water, anything. Just drink something.
It's well.
Most times, when we say, "Oh, he's not done," we don't know. Just like this 40 and fabulous, yeah. People say when you're 40, you're old. People say when you're 40, oh, you can't do this and that, and they don't know what the time is. They don't know what the time is. When you don't create, we make the time. Man made that time.
His house was always open. That's my own way.
No, don't go back. We've passed the story. That's why I say I'm going to give you time for the story. If you go back, then we are going back. You've told the story, and that's how it is. And now it's for him to leave. Now you are strong enough to pray that God, please, if there's heaven, he should speak what you wish for him, at the other side, and speak mercy.
Can I still hold on just a little?
No.
Maybe
If you hold on, no, at all. You have work to do. Your mom, the wife, pity them, pity the children, because you need to be hearing their voices every day. Even if you don't travel, you need to get opportunity to talk to them. Hello, madam, how are you? The kids, I want to hear you with your sweet voice. You talk to them, how are they feeling? You can't talk to them if you've not put all this in the past. You have a job to do. So you'll be cheating them if you don't. You will start and you now tell them to follow. Yesterday you couldn't talk to your mom, so that's not right. And that's not the best. You love your mom, amazing them. The children, amazing them, their father. So do you pity them at all? You should be thinking about them. You know what it means for your father to leave you when you're small? You know what it means to be a widow? It doesn't matter how terrible your husband is, but he's alive. Come on. That woman needs someone. The kids need to hear a voice that is saying, I'm strong, I'm right here. I'll be your father. Even if you don't say it directly, because they might not know that their dad is no more. So you need to say this right here and then take the mantle to go to do it for other people. Yes. It's the right thing. Because the problem is that we don't know. If we know better, do it and stop it. It has to stop here. Because people think that, crying continuously will solve problem. They will leave problem that they will go to hospital and then face the cry and problem is still there. Some people know in life. There are those who know and don't know that they don't know. There are those who know and they know that they know. So I know that you know.
The chapter begins.
When you're ready to leave it, we move on. Anybody who don't know and know that the person doesn't know, that's teachable person. So anybody who don't know and don't know that he does not know,
I'm okay, Mom.
Great. That's my fun. All right, so we go to before your vision board. I don't know last night if there are laws that, law of life, and people don't know pretty much that there are laws that are guiding this whole universe. And number one of them is to love at all costs. Love. It's number one. To love as much as possible. To love everyone. Love brother, sister, people. Love. And forgiveness. No matter what is said or done, the most difficult one, to forgive. Only love will lead you into forgiveness. To forgive, no matter what is said or done, forgive.
To tourism, touring the whole world. This is the pilots taking us around Africa, promoting the destinations, beautiful destinations of Africa, taking what we have, our costumes across Africa and beyond Africa. So now, from here, I do this investment. I already have what I am doing, but the little extra money I'm getting is going to be in some investment. One of the investments is, I really love what one of the Fab sisters talked about, investing in vehicles, in keke and everything. They have how they do it. She talked to us about it. So we invest in this and in farming and this. Those are the three side these things I'm going to have, side gigs, which is now bringing me all this fat money. So I have a fat purse now. And from here, this is Al Jazeera. We're going all over the world. The media, we're going to use, it's international media. So this is a happy family. When we've done this, we've done all this first. The months are going on. Then we have the happy family because my kids, my grandkids, and we also join me in promoting the culture and the sports tourism. This is culture of Africa. And this announcing myself to the world in true media. So, but for the basic thing I'm going to really put all my energy is into being a bestseller of African costumes across Europe and the Caribbean, and also modeling. So all this now comes to this. So that's.
Let's clap for you, clap for yourself. That's beautiful. Before the 1 year, all the investment you've made, all the sales you've made, the promotion you've done, and the strategies, because every strategy needs another strategy. So the strategies you have for your marketing, and then your bookkeeping, and how much money you're making, if the business is making money or is not, so that the next year you repeat the vision board, removing the things that you didn't do properly well, adding something new that will make that business grow. That's when accountability is very important, if you can do that. But now in this vision board, I have like 4 different things that looks like business. They will all make money. But I will advise that you make a vision board for each one of them if you think you can run with the 3 of them in 1 year. So because the vision board of the helping the women would tell me that this vision board is for helping the women. And I want to cook rice for them on Monday. And next week, I'll give them wrapper. And the other week, I'll just go and talk with them. And before the end of the year, I'm supposed to have achieved helping, mentoring, doing 30 women. So when we come to appraisals, because when I give vision board, we do appraisal at the end of the year. So you can do a check and say, okay, in this year, I've reached out to these people. I counsel them. I check their health. About 40 women, I've touched their life, either checking them up, just checking their BP, talking to them about something. That's about the care for women. So the one for the investment, okay, that's when money has come. Then the one for the health, you also say, in my health, this is my vision board for my health. I've not been exercising. I want to, if I ask you, how do you want to take care of your health? I want to go check everything about me, and then I want to do supplement. I want to do like that. And at the end of the day, at the end of the year, I want to make sure that I take care of this and this and this. If I found out that I have to do ABCD, that's health vision board. But if you want to leave it in your business vision board as, okay, I'll be doing my business, but I'll be checking my health. So it's not a major thing to do a vision board for. So it's just for you to remember that you have to check your health. But the ones that are business, I want, if you do all this help, and I didn't see where money is coming, I know that the money will come in the middle. We are not armed robbers. We are not abracadabra. How will the money come? Vision board is not to draw the thing and say, I'm going to do it. Vision board is that I want to start.
Step by step guide.
Yes, I want to start business. When I give you your journal, you say, I need 1 million naira to start this business. That's the capital. And then in this business, I will run it like this, like this, like this. And I'll be making, on a guesswork, I think 50,000 will be coming times 12. That's the money I'm going to make. I think my strength is this. I think my weakness is this. I think, let me do market findings, okay? I want to make this throw pillow. So what do I have to do? I have to design it. So meaning that the first thing to do is to get a graphic man to design it in the computer. I'll take it to where they will print it. And then I'll buy the pillow. They will now print this thing and put it. And if every money I spend here is 5,000, I'll be selling one throw pillow 10,000. So I'm making 50% gain. And in that 50% gain, I'll spend this amount of money here. I'll save this one here, because the journal I'll give you would be so broad that you can put everything in there and return it back during appraisals. So I would like you to put more details. Then for the wedding, for it to work, is already there. That will work. And please, if you want that thing to work faster, make our shebe on time. Excuse me. Make our shebe on time and make your wedding gown. Begin to collect your stuff. And so you make your wedding vision board, put in the kind of gown you want to wear. Just put it there, so you'll be looking at it. It will make
and
it
a vision
manifest.
board on how we are going to even get the man.
That's what I'm.
No, how we will get the man first. We have a vision board.
Hey, hello, guys. Remember that our party is this coming Sunday, yeah?
Yes.
So, guys that already registered to come, and if you stay, as you just heard my Fab now, and you feel like calling me, 080-637-66036. A big mom with plenty children.
Yeah.
So if you think you like my girl, my Fab, my queen, gring, I'll give you my list. Okay, that's by the way now. So the man will come, make the vision board, put it there, and visualize the kind of man you want, kind of gown you want to wear, the kind of party we'll go do. That's wedding vision board. So I want you to go back, pick one business, leave this vision board the way it is, because it reminds you everything as a creative person. You're multitasking. But I have one advice for you that I tried and is working for me now. When I started 40 and Fabulous, and I realized that that's what I want to do, I closed my lounge, and people were like, this woman did crazy. How can you close a business in Wusitu where, you're losing money? I didn't listen to them, because I know that the illusion and everything that multitasking has cost me, And another thing I'll tell you, since those businesses are plenty, what I did for myself was to allow the ones that will help one grow. Multitask in businesses that is chained, married to each other. So when you're doing this, it helps you do that.
Adjacency.
Now, as a filmmaker, I need to own camera equipment or rent it, and then have my people. I have my family now where they shoot for me, and then we don't get small equipment we are using. Now, I need a set designer. I will not be waiting till when I'll have money to call these people where their name, they ring bell on TV. I learned, and I know, I've always known, and I'm my set designer. And I do know that I will need this one or that one. I learned about it. So if I'm doing costume business, I dress people when they want to go out. They come borrow dress, where I combine stuff for them. Or you have event, you tell me what you want, and I design stuff for you. So I can do that business. I'm doing it comfortably because it helps my business. As I'm costuming people, they come rent clothes, go do film. I'm using those costumes for my movie. I don't have to rent from someone. Now, I closed my shop. I brought everything I have in my kitchen to help the show. They were thinking I just closed it. I closed it because I need to do welfare. So all my gadgets, I left the things for one woman that is there and pick everything that I have there. Instead of going to buy, because I don't have sponsor, nobody will buy me those things. I know I have them. So now that multitasking is helping me that I have welfare, set designing, because I can do it. Even it's not who, but I can do it because I don't have money to pay someone. And then I can do the welfare, I can do the fashion, right? And then I can do the script because I can create, I can think, I can write and say this is what I want to do. And as I think I put them down in this my diary, and then I give it to people who knows how to make it come to limelight, my crew, and they will just give me what I want. So that you know, okay, this month, this is where you will be. But you cannot be here and be here at the same time, and we have 12 months. So if you win this show right now, season 3, maybe that help, that charity will be some of the things you will just do on the side. But the vision board I'm looking for is the one that will bring money.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, when I appraise you, you will say, before I came to the house, I have 1 million. When I start this business, I lost more money. Or when I start this business, I make more money. So the appraiser will come back to me in 1 year. But you got it very correct. Everything is there, but multitasking can be terrible. It put me down for 20 years because, and that's the reason why, guys, I'm going out for the world record next year. I'm going to do 40 crafts and do them very well. And I know I'm going to get that with the help of you and my Fab sisters. 40 crafts, and I'm going to do them very well. So if anybody have done that, know that, and can do it, let's try it. Multitasking is a bitch because it will mess you up until you learn mind control, until you learn, you know why you're doing them, what to use them for, and how to separate them, not to get worked up, and how to make a vision board for each one of them, and know when to start this, when to stop this one, and know the strength and the weakness. It's very, very difficult. It put me down for 20 years because I say, God, why don't you take some of the gift away from me so I can concentrate on one thing or two or three? You understand? So when I started going to where they are molding the cup to learn this pot, you'll be doing pottery tomorrow. I say, okay, you don't do. And my brain won't let me. You won't let me like to stop. You keep bringing ideas. So mind control is when you now say, okay, let me process this one and keep it. Let me process this one and give it to someone. I process and I give out. I process, I'll tell you, do this and this and that. I invest so you can give me some when you do it. If I see who knows it well. Because God can't be just infusing things and things and things. So when it's too much on your head, face one thing until I face 40 and fabulous. And I told myself, my 7 streams of income will only support me, but this is my vision. So when they say Queen Ashaiwa, pick a thing. If you win, you become the Queen of 40 and fabulous. They say Queen Ashaiwa, Queen of 40 and fabulous, who is a carpenter. So you face that one. And then every other thing that you mention them, like when I watch your video, I say, God, this is me. And I'll be shy to say it. If you call me to do my talk, I'll say, I see you 40 and fabulous. Because if I tell you that I'm a carpenter, that I have to make that chair and design and do that thing, you'll be like crazy, isn't it? So I'll just say, I'm the CEO of 40 and fabulous, and I am mother of models. Because if I tell you that I'm a carpenter, a florist, a cook, a mom, a designer, this one, I construct this one, I can make cotton, I cook food, I do, you think I'm mad. And true, I'm mad. Because normal person never do like that. And I see a lot of that in you. And that thing dropped me down until I realized that I should get focused on one thing. And then that one thing, if I had followed my friends, by now, I blow like them. I wouldn't have all this stress. And when they come, they are calling me mommy. And they know that they are my seniors. Because I work too much. So everybody say, oh, go and cool down, go and cool. It's from my brains. My brains cannot cool down. No. Fab. I will be telling my brain, oh yeah, Nena, calm down now. It's time to calm down. And I'll be telling God, say, stop. Like, don't bring more ideas. Don't do more. I learn guitar halfway. After I send a keyboard, fine pass. I go begin do keyboard. Ma just get Dola for so to sing a few. I think I'm magic. Meanwhile, I never learn anything. I just can play a few songs. I don't jump to violin. I want to do another thing. So I'll say, God, okay, calm down. Then I'll be calming down. Because you will be messed up thinking that you're doing well. You'll just be everywhere and still not anywhere. So I would want you to, this is just peculiar with you, just particular about you. It's not there are not too many people like us. So you pick this one, use small stuff, make the vision board keep, make this one keep, make this one keep. And then we can together align when we go start this one. We stop here, then we'll start this one. At this month, we'll pause and go do small charity and come back. So that when I give you appraisals, you can say that on this one, see what thing we do, see where we do. On this one, see what thing we do. And then when you find out that your strength is more in the fashion after runway, girl, you hit the wrong way, you face the dressmaking, and every other thing comes. You give it more time. The one you give more time will flourish. Okay? So, and you know you're a teacher too. So you also put vision board on how you can give out, you know, from yourself. Okay, I'm going to give out here. I'm going to pray with these people. I'm going to mentor these people like that, like that. So they don't just mix up. And if someone calls you when it's not time for mentoring, tell the person, no, I'm now the queen of 40 and fabulous. That's if you win. I am doing this and this and this now. I don't have time. But in March, I will do that. But if they call you now and you move, I know you will move. And they call you now for this one and you move, none of them will be completed at the end of the year. All right, darling. So clap for yourself. You did so well. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Mom.
And then when you go out, remember you promised me a new thing about your emotions, about your brothers. Is done. Because I wouldn't want to see you frown anymore. And I want you to make promise that you will be calling your mom, call the younger ones, and when you call them, you'll be the superhero. Promise.
I promise.
Good. So that's the only time you can be focused to do a few things. Because if you don't do, nobody would do it for you. And if you're disorganized now, you cannot even control what is to come. So put it behind you and do what you have to do. That's when you give them the best help they can. And I wish you win. So we can do a lot together. Even if you don't, you're one of my best Fab. All my children are my best. All my children, they are my best,
Mom.
best. All
Thank
of
you
them.
so much. I appreciate that.
Yes, darling. So I'll be leaving you. Can I have my drink?
Yes, Mom. And maybe I can even finish
And
mine.
there's something we're supposed to go through together. I forget. Can you read that? Because it's very important. I know you give back a lot. You can sit here and read.
Okay, it says,
We read it together.
Do
all the good you can. By all the means you can. In all the ways you can. In every place you can. At all the time you can. As long as you ever can.
Do all the good you
can.
I will.
Yes, baby.
40 and fabulous Naija. Fabulous. If you're fabulous, if you're fabulous,